Hi all, welcome to my channel, welcome to my world. This is the world of Wayne. I think we can all agree that last week was a little bit of a write-off, so hopefully this week's going to be a hell of a lot better. We're going to be doing the next four stages, stages 55 to 58 of the Fanhome release, and build the Fast and Furious Dodge Charger. Okay, I'm determined to have a normal week this week. So as you can see, I'm wearing my Fast and the Furious cap, got my Fast and the Furious t-shirt on, drinking from a Fast and the Furious mug. I got my Fast and the Furious power charger, and in today's delivery, they've sent us a Fast and the Furious rucksack, which looks really good. So it makes no secret to exactly what build we're doing today. We're going to be doing the next four stages of the Dodge Charger. If you want to get this for yourself, I have put the link down here into the video description, and you could get this all the way from pack one. But without further ado, let's get cracking. So we're going to be starting this with stage 55, and we're going to be assembling some of the dials. We're going to be putting all of this stuff in, including the switches that are going to be going behind the dials. So obviously we'll be able to operate some of the features of this vehicle. So at the end of it, it's going to look just like this. So everything we need is in here, looking just like that. The first thing we need is the actual bezel for the dials, which looks like that. And then obviously we've got the dials that are going to go behind that. Just going to go over the top and gives you an idea of how that looks. Now we're going to be putting some switches into these two square holes here and this round one on this side. So we've got two of these buttons that look the same. They're just going to go into the square holes here. Just drop them in. So one and two. I'll use my tweezers just to straighten them up so they're coming out the other side. Excellent. I don't know if I can show you that, but there you go. You got the idea there. And then we've got a longer switch, which is just going into this round one here. We're about to put the switch in. So get that one in as well. And there we go. The top camera, there's all three of those in. Now I've had to take the two switches that we've attached to the control board in stage 46, I think it is, a white one and a green one. And we're going to need these to put into or behind the switches that we've just got. This is what they look like. So I'll bring over that section we've just been working on, put the switches in this way, and then what we're going to be doing is once they're in, you want to make sure they engage the switch below it, put the white one in as well, just like this, make sure it goes all the way down, and then you want to make sure the wires to be going straight up. So I'm bending them so that they are going straight up, and then I'm going to be closing that off with this reflective base here just going over the top, and that's going to hold those switches into place. So as you can see, they're in perfect there. They're going to be held in with AP screws. We've got a second screw to put in just at this side. So I'll get that in now. Excellent. So once that's done, we need the top of the dashboard here. This is the section we're going to be joining together. So this is going to go under just like this here. And we're going to secure this in with two screws just on the top here. So one here. That's in nice and tight. And just one just to the side of that black wire there. And that is all there is to do in that stage. So in stage 56, once again, we're going to continue on with some of the items for the dashboard here. So we're going to be adding to what we've already done, putting a back on this. So by the end of it, it's looking just like that. So the next section of dashboard looks just like this. This is going to be going on top of what we've just done. So we've got 3 points, or actually I think it's 4 points to put this in with. They're going to be held in with KP screws. Got them here. Let's use my electric screwdriver I've got. This is available in my Amazon store, just so you know. Make short work of that. Let's put the other 3 in. When that's in, that looks just like that. We can put that down because we've got the tachometer to create, and this is directional. So it's the right way round. So it's going to be hanging down below the dashboard. So it needs to be in that way like that. Now this is just going to go underneath the dashboard in that hole there. So I'll push that in, and we're going to secure that from the other side with an AP screw. When that's in, that looks like that. Now we've got the base to put on. We want it this way round so that the steering column arch is facing up. We want the wires on the inside for us. So that's just going to be going over the lugs that we've just got there. Probably best on the top camera. I'm going to use my electric screwdriver here and just get all of these screws into this point so they're all held in nice and tight. When that's all in, it should look just like that. We do have a wire tidy brace here, which we don't actually put on in this stage, but that is all there is to do in this stage. That leads us swiftly on to stage 57. As you can see, we're going to be assembling the steering column here. Quite a few screws on this one. And then we're going to be detaching the lights that are going to go behind the dashboard. We're going to be putting those into position as well. So the first thing I'm going to do is take the two sides of the steering column, and quite simply, they're just going to be pieced together like that. So they're one whole unit there. We're going to hold these together with some DP screws. Quite a few to actually keep this together. So we've got one in the side there. And then we've actually got two just down this top section here. So one this side here, and then one on the other side. Now you will see this part here, we don't actually use that in this stage, so just keep that safely. But we do need this stalk, which looks like that. That's going to go into the steering column here. Now if you have a look, there is a little hole just on the side here. So all we're going to do is just push that into the hole. No glue's needed, it should hold itself in and look just like that. Perfect. I'm going to be attaching this to the bottom of the dashboard. So we have got two lugs there, which are just going to go into the two lugs that we've got on that side. Turn it over. I'm going to hold that in with some AP screws. Takes two of them. So one in here, just one in the other side here. So then we've got the light bar with 4 lights on it. That's just going to go behind the dashboard dials that we put in here. It's not actually attached in, so all we've got to do is just line up the holes and put that in for now. There is a hole in the middle, but it doesn't tell us to screw this down at this point. So I'm just going to leave that exactly as you see it there, and that's how it should look. That means in the last stage, we're just going to start creating the roll cage, which looks like this. We've got the screws left over from the last stage, which will be fitting these together. And then we're going to be putting the dashboard into the cockpit area that we've done. Again, more screws to put that down. And then that's what that looks like when it's all complete. So this was the floor plan with the seat that we worked on in the last pack. We're going to actually mount now the dashboard to this. 2 holes either side here. So these are just going to sit on top like that. Perfect. And they're going to be secured in with CP screws. Now it's going to take 4 of these, so I'll put them in loose first. One that side. Get this one lined up as well. That's the second one. And then I'll add the last 2. So this is what it should look like with the 2 screws in each side here. And now we've got 4 screws, CP screws, just to put at the back there. There we go. That's all 4 of those in. So the dashboard's now in. I'll show you what the wires look like behind there. So we've got the wire coming out the bottom. We've got 3 wires coming out. This is probably a good time just to double check before we actually finish with this section. Just make sure that the switches that you installed do work. You should be able to press them and hear a click like that. No problems at all. When you're happy with that, just put that to one side. So the last thing to do in this pack is to start to assemble the roll cage here. I haven't even opened this pack, as you can see. This is all metal, as you can probably hear. Lovely painting on that as well. Look, check that out. That's excellent. And all we're going to do is we're going to take this bar here, and that's just going to go into that section just like that. It's held in with a PM screw. Probably best to put the screw through first and then put this side in just to line it up. Then I'll make that really tight. Excellent. And that's in place. And that, with the roll cage completed, is all there is to do in that stage. That's all there is to do in that pack. We do have quite a few screws left over. And remember, I have got this collar here, and I also have got this tab left over as well. That wasn't too bad a stage, actually. I was getting a little bit paranoid about these switches, because this one, let me think which one, this one here wasn't pressing while I was putting the switches in. Then it occurred to me, it's not really going to go in properly until you've assembled the whole of the dashboard. And that's why I kept saying, check the switches still work, and you get that nice click because the last thing you want is it not to work once the car's together. If you want to get this for yourself, I have put the link down here in the video description. You can get this all the way from pack 1. But I really do hope you like that video. If you did, please remember to give me a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed already, please remember to subscribe. Other than that, take care.